Welcome back, everyone.
Hey.
We are reading books now in the Damien Library.
The library.
The Library of Damien.
So let's see what's gonna happen next.
Sunlight streams in from the floor to ceiling, arched windows. The walls are lined with packed bookshelves. Even more books are scattered over the cold boys. Period-appropriate furniture, and Damien is clearly really proud of this room. He's even got one of those fucking sliding, ladders.
Yeah.
Look at the butterflies. Just immediately. That's enough, Tor.
Yeah. I gotta
I'm
go
here
home.
to fuck you.
Yeah, look at this library. I have to leave.
Under the glass is pinned bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive.
Nice bugs.
I pinned them all myself. Maybe I could show you sometime.
I'm concerned I would stick the pen right through my finger.
Oh, the pinner's gambit. I lose that quite frequently.
Is that a thing?
No. I made it up.
Look out the window.
You're making him hard.
Yeah, he is loving everything I'm looking at.
Yes, look at the shit I spent thousands of dollars on. Victorian era, huh?
It showcases a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig on his lawn. He's doing push-ups with his daughters on his back.
Okay.
Damn. He's
one hell of man.
Doing push-ups with one hand now. Damn.
He's one hunk of man. Did you know the Victorians spent at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly out of a full-length window? I'm pretty sure that's bullshit.
He does 20 hours a week, or him and his whole fucking weird club combined.
I don't think he has a club. I think he's a loner.
Wait, really?
No, but Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke.
All right, yeah, he's
You know, Scooter, in the Victorian era, there was some controversy surrounding reading. Most people thought the more tawdry novels would encourage youths into a life of crime and would cause too much of a distraction from work and school.
Wow. So the same shit, it doesn't matter what kind of entertainment it is. Someone said, hey, this is going to make them do crime.
It's going to make them bad boys.
These kids can't play Grand Theft Auto.
It's going to make them bad boys.
These kids can't read Grand Theft Auto.
These kids can't read. It's going to make them criminals. I pull out a book at random and examine the worn cover. Opening it, I turn to a random page and read aloud.
Oh my god. Naruto struggled against the chains that Sasuke had bound him with. Shirtless and out of breath,
god, it's a fucking
he looked up at
book.
Sasuke. Sasuke smirked, unbuttoning his ninja pants.
What the fuck? Okay, I think it's enough. Damien snaps the book shut and puts it back on the shelf. His Naruto, Sasuke...
printed Naruto
Sasuke gay yaoi fanfic.
That-
That's a rare book from my private collection.
Actually, let's just get out of this room.
Please, will you join me for tea in
Let's
another
go,
dimension where I didn't show you my Naruto porn?
Follow Damien to a sitting room where finger foods have already been set out on a
They've
beautiful
been out there for a
tiered
while.
silver tray. I take a seat from one of the...
cold.
Damien pours and serves me some tea. I can't believe we're having a high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this.
It's the gayest thing I could think of.
Damien smiles to himself. What?
Oh.
It's a common misconception that high teas refers to the wealth or class of people enjoying it, where in fact the high reference to both the late time in the day that the working class had to enjoy the tea and the height of the tables on which they served.
Oh.
My dear friend, we're currently enjoying afternoon tea, you fucking idiot.
That's informative.
Damien takes a seat and serves a tiny sandwich.
I could go for a tiny sandwich.
Your home is really stupid.
Are there a lot of goths in Maple Bay?
I like your cape.
I do like your cape.
It's a cloak, actually, but thank you. Victorian fashion is very important to me.
That's
clearly.
I wish you had different hobbies.
That is a stupid-looking son.
There?
Yeah, he had dumb silver hair.
You pull it off quite well.
Oh, thank you. I do pull it off. Regardless of my historical learnings, it's very important for me to present myself well. It has taken a long time to come up with a style that's both true to form and representative of myself, but I'm very happy with how I dress.
Well, I guess that's all that really
and
matters.
Speak and do everything. I do get some strange looks, yes, but I see sometimes something that brings me a great deal of joy, so I don't mind. To be able to wake up in the morning, pick from my closet a variety of cloaks, waistcoats, top hats, and even binders that are period appropriate feels amazing. Why is he wearing binders?
You wear top hats? You think he means suspenders, or is it like
Maybe.
a corset?
Maybe he means a belt.
Maybe.
You don't?
What got you so interested in goth stuff?
Well, when I was a young boy, my father...
Did he take you into the city?
Did he take you into the
Sorry?
city? It said that.
To see a marching band?
God damn it. It's the
It's
song.
the Black Parade! I'm
I'm
afraid,
afraid I don't understand.
You're serious.
Of course.
But it's, the song. Amanda made me listen to it. Seriously?
I'd love to see a marching band.
He said, son, when you grow up, could you be
Jewish.
Nevertheless, that's you.
Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art, history, and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermied animals grew into sort of an obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and culture of those who came before us, I think.
He's gonna stuff that dog.
I think it's already stuffed.
Why not go all the way?
Kill yourself.
In my anus.
Kill me and fuck my anus. I like not dying when I catch a cold.
He takes a sip of tea.
It's really cold tea. It's been here forever. I can acknowledge that there are many very terrible things about the Victorian era, and to try to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals would be admittedly horrid. No medicine. No good taste. But I think it takes a critical mind to truly enjoy something to its fullest, to be cognizant of its flaws and love it all the same. Tell me, Scooter, do you have any hobbies?
Oh, I love the grill.
I love sucking dick, too.
Oh, man, I do. But I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about this stuff.
Well, I'd love to hear about your interest. Hearing someone talk about the things they're passionate about is intriguing and, quite honestly, rather attractive.
Oh, yes.
He's
pink-eyed
hinting
bitch.
straight at it of, please, do tell me of your hobbies.
Oh, my hobbies.
I'm going to take my pants off,
I
too.
gotta sound sophisticated. I like watching soap making videos on the internet.
No.
I do love word jumbles.
The written word fascinates me. We spend so much time that this is your lines.
We spend so much time using words, and I think people would appreciate them more if they had to unjumble them. It's poetic, really.
Oh, so you're a writer?
In a sense. We finish our tea and finger each other.
Come, I
One
I
more
have one more thing to show you. It's my cock.
Oh, it's the garden.
Oh, wow.
This is beautiful, and I
colorful.
feel like it's the size of the whole town.
Yeah, even bigger.
He takes me to the back of his home, where a variety of flowers
Those
flourish.
mountains
and
or trees?
beautifully landscaped rows.
I think
Small
those are
stone
trees.
path weaves through it.
Foot, sorry.
Butterflies flit lazily through the air.
Butterflies are in the sky. I can read twice as high.
Take a look. It's
My
in a book.
garden. Reading garden.
It's beautiful.
Metal Gear. Thank you. Victorians grew flowers and floral arrangements very seriously, if they didn't die before that. You see, I was considered uncouth to discuss personal romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings. Red means you want to fuck. Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on the other plants it's paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message.
So like a rose and a daisy means I want to fuck.
But a rose and a daisy and a tulip tied with blue string means I hate you. Leave my town
I hate you, but we should fuck.
before we never meet again.
Flowers in general just mean we should fuck.
Take your pants off, shit on the floor, get swifty.
Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous bright orange flower off the vine.
Puts it in my hair. Lilium bulfarium. The orange lily. What do you think this one means?
My loins, my
My
loins,
loins are
ablaze.
ablaze, thou art the tightest. 3 cheers for sweet revenge.
Really? He liked it.
He likes you.
The
The
orange.
orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred.
Well,
And that's precisely why floral arrangements is so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower?
oh, dude, I like snapdragons.
Honeysuckle.
What's a fucking snapdragon?
It's a flower.
Because they're cute, and you can do that thing where you squeeze them so it looks like they're talking.
What a lovely choice. I'll have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you to tell you that I want to fuck your mouth.
You'd put together a bouquet for me? Has there been giving me a bouquet before?
No one's been that gay.
Follow Damien down the footpath, and we look at some more flowers.
Suddenly a phone rings.
Uh-oh.
It's not mine. Oh, Scooter will excuse me. I must take this. It's my client.
Pull the cell phone out. Probably a little surprise. It's not a rotary phone.
True.
Go for it.
He smiles and walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavenly perfumed air. What a lovely yard. How can I leave? This makes me wish I had put a little more effort into that garden Amanda and I tried to start one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then died. Oh, hey, a gargoyle.
Oh, Nita.
Oh, no, I knocked over the gargoyle.
Did it break?
Probably. Please don't pirate games.
Fix that garg. Oh, God.
You got a minute.
Oh, God. That's a head.
That's the head, so no.
No, just put it there. Oh, fuck. Okay, I have to do it in order.
Well, yeah.
You bitch.
Oh, you gotta flip it too. That one.
Okay, come on.
And now it's that one.
I can
Nope.
do this.
And now it's the head, and it's regular head. What rank? S, our secret.
I'm a fucking genius.
Now, how'd you glue it back together?
I did not.
Always check the card readers at ATMs before you swipe. You can't. I had to do that shit earlier. I went to get gas today before I went to pick you up.
Uh-huh.
I go to Walmart and shit. I went to get gas. I swiped my card. I put in my PIN. I did. Oh shit!
He screamed.
He did scream. Before we keep reading that,
Yeah,
you
go ahead.
He was like, "Do you want a car wash?" And I was like, "Nope." And right before it said "begin fueling" or "pick your gas and begin fueling," it just said, "Your transaction has been canceled." The dude inside's got the receipt. Thank you. And I said, "What the fuck?" Because I didn't touch it after that.
That's weird.
After I said no car wash, I didn't touch because I was ready to pick up the thing. I did it again, and it worked fine the second time.
Huh.
So I don't know what the fuck's going on with that.
There's an urgent matter he's got to attend to.
No problem, dude. Everything all right? Damien worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away. Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucien.
What's wrong?
He appears to have, well, his teacher needs me to come to school post haste.
You need help?
Oh, no, you don't have to.
Let me come with you. Us dads got to stick together.
You're right. This is one of Lucian's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side, maybe holding hands,
Yeah.
maybe touching butts.
Even though I'm a fat dad in a star shirt.
You know it. It's Hugo.
Damien and I walked into the school and were immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo.
Hey, Damien, you're here in record time. I don't remember how I did his voice. It's been too long. I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend.
Wow, whatever it is, it doesn't seem like this is Hugo and Damien's first time to the My Kids Are in Trouble rodeo.
What is it this time? Do you want to do Hugo?
Yeah.
Okay.
This, Damien, you have to see it to believe it.
Okay. Damien and I fall a step behind Hugo, who leads us to the busy corridors of the school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into the darkness.
Watch your step.
Why does he sound like that?
I don't know.
What kind of voice are you trying to give him?
Kind of like a southern train conductor.
It doesn't. It sounds like a foreigner.
I can hear
faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. As I'm led into the depths of the school, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of the creepy basement. That's where all the rape happens. Oh my god!
Fuck, they're down here smoking weed.
Or fucking.
We find another teacher in a boiler room tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucien and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucien has a bloody nose.
I don't see blood on that nose. Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this coin.
I look around the scene of the crime and see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around.
What happened here? Ernest punched me.
Lucien tried to kill me.
Jesus.
It's quiet.
The room falls silent. I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was trying to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen.
You promised me there was wine down here. You tricked me.
Why the fuck would he promise wine?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a second. Lucian, did you try the cask of Amontillado, Ernest?
It's Amontillado.
Amontillado, Ernest?
I'm neither confirming nor denying that. I turned to Damien and whispered to him, "What the fuck is that?" Oh, there you go. What's the cask of Amontillado? It's a casket.
It's a casket.
It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down into a cellar with a promise of wine of a fine vintage, and then he buries him alive behind a brick wall. It's a lovely story.
So wait, Lucian, you tried to do that to him?
I was curious to see if it would turn out. I was actually going to leave him here. Or wasn't actually going to leave him here.
What was the thought process here? That Ernest was just going to sit still while you slowly build a tomb around him?
Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot. But then he realized I had lied about the wine.
And you were cackling maniacally.
Sort of tipped me off.
That sort of tipped me off.
You fucking idiot.
Ernest, 20 minutes.
Dad.
Sweet Manchego.
What the fuck was that?
It took you 20 minutes? Son, we just did an entire 2-week unit on the cask of Amontillado. Amontillado. It took you 20 minutes to realize Lucian was leading you into an elaborate ruse? Did you even read the story?
What was that fucking thing we heard, though, a second ago? It was like, shit, I don't remember what it was.
Suffering succotash.
It was son of a biscuit.
It was
Or some
something
shit
weird.
like that. I read the first 5 pages and I read a review of the movie. There's no...
Sweet Manchego.
There was again. Sweet Manchego.
What the fuck is that?
It's only 5 pages long and there is no movie.
It's only 5 pages long.
It's not a long story.
The cast of... It's longer than 5
cask of
pages.
Amontillado. It's not long. All he says is, "Want to get drunk? Want to get more drunk?" And the other dude's like, "You fucking know it." And so he buries him behind a wall as he screams.
I paid Lucian to read it for me.
Actually, he didn't even pay me. So when do you think about this? This was teaching him a lesson. Damien and Hugo both have their heads in their hands and their hearts in their chests. You guys are always telling me to engage in the literature, and I did. I don't see a problem here. Alright, I'm filing this under what the hell? Don't do whatever that was again. You both are suspended for a week. They high five.
The teacher starts to stomp up the
Stomp
stairs.
her ass up. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmarch, change your fucking name. Thank you for your mediation. They all head up those rickety-ass stairs and out of the school in tense silence. Then, a fart breaks the silence. It's everyone at the same time. Lucy and Damon and I all pile into in the car and begin to drive home. Lucy immediately puts his hood up and stares out the window angrily, like a little angsty teen.
I'm not going... Oh, you do it.
I'm not going to therapy again. I know, son, it's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you, and I can see that you're struggling. So if you do decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too. Maybe you can spend this next week looking for a summer job, I know how much you want your own car. I can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. I love you, son. Lucian continues staring out of his window. Love you too, Dad. Oh, he's just a good little boy at heart. We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence.
Yeah.
The moment we pull up to the driveway, all the other gargoyles have been smashed.
Lucian hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside.
I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out. Speaking of slamming the doors, I had to take a test today. This is just a quick story. That reminds me, I had to take a test. I had to take a unit exam for Humanities 2. As we're starting to take the test, a girl gets up and runs out of class. She didn't slam the door behind her yet. The teacher runs after. He's like, "Where are you going?" And she's like, "I gotta go to the bathroom." We can hear from the hallway. He's like, "Oh, do you have your phone with you?" And she's like, "Well, yeah, of course. I never leave my phone anywhere." He's like, "Oh, well, can you leave it in class?" She's like, "Why would I do that?" And it's like, "So you don't look up answers." She's like, "I'm not gonna look up answers. I gotta go to the bathroom." And he's like, "I know, but you could. I have to by law ask." And she's, "No." And he's like, "But you could look up answers. Could you not?" And they're just going back and forth. And finally she comes back and she just fucking slams the door as hard as she can behind her.
God.
And just sits down and starts taking the test. And he's just like, And as he goes back to his desk, he stops halfway, and I guess he builds up the courage to like call her out on it. And he's like, "It was very rude of you. Can I get an apology for that?" She didn't say anything for like a minute. "Can I get an apology for that?" And she's like, "For what? Having to go to the bathroom?" "No."
Now.
And he's just like, "All right."
Now.
Then he goes back to the teacher work while we do our tests. She finishes that Unity exam in like 20 minutes. It was a writing test.
Oh, wow.
Everyone else took at least 45. He gave it, she gave it to him, and he was like, "You done already?" And she's like, "Mm-hmm, take it."
Mm-hmm.
And then as she left, he was like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'm all right." And then she closed the door normally that time. And then that was it. I didn't see her again
All
today.
right. Nita.
All right. We're gonna cut it here after that riveting story.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Come back next time to see what Scooter says to Damien.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Hey, you wear shirts.
I wear shirts, Scotty.
Fucking, I think everybody wears shirts.
I'm pretty sure that.
Them nasty nudes.
Nudes.
So if you're not a nasty nude, come on by Teespring. Check out Electric Squid Entertainment merchandise.
Yeah, we got. It's,
That.
Yeah, we got this.
You got red squids.
Some
you
of
got,
those.
You got blue squid. Look, that's William's face.
That's my face. That's me.
You
on
like,
your titties.
You like long
We
bananas.
got Jarrett. Look at that. We got
Long
really long
apples.
apples. Check those apples out.
You got the boy with the hair.
Ooh boy, there's a hairy boy right
That's
there.
just-
That's a face on some stuff. Over here,
Ooh,
we got
yellow.
real art by Scotty. That's awesome.
I
You can wear
actually-
real art on your chest.
I actually want commission off of every one of those shirts.
You will get commission off of every one of those shirts sold, if we ever sell any of them, because of viewers like you.
Hey everybody, it's Jarrett, and thanks for watching. Make sure to click like or dislike, comment, subscribe, check us out on Facebook, check us out on Twitter, come back for more, check out our old stuff, check out our new stuff, just see what you like, and just have a good day, or night, depending on when you watch.